was the moment we needed the most. You kick up the leaves and the magic is lost. Tell me your blue skies fade to gray, and tell me your passion's gone away, and I don't need no carrying on. You stand in the line just to hit a new low. You're faking a smile with the coffee to go. And tell me your life's been way offline. You fall into pieces every time, and I don't need no carrying on. 'Cause you had a bad day, you're taking one down. You sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know, you tell me don't lie. You're working a smile and you go for a ride. You had a bad day, the camera don't lie. You're coming back down and you really don't mind. You had a bad day. You had a bad day. Well, you need a blue sky holiday. The point is they laugh at what you say, and I don't need no carrying on. You had a bad day, you're taking one down. You sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know, you tell me don't lie. You're working a smile and you go for a ride. You had a bad day, the camera don't lie. You're coming back down and you really don't mind. You had a bad day. Sometimes the system goes on the blink and the whole thing it turns out wrong. You might not make it back and you know that you could be well, that's wrong, and I'm not wrong. So where was the passion when you needed the most? Oh, you and I, you kick up the leaves and the magic is lost. 'Cause you had a bad day, you're taking one down. You sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know, you tell me don't lie. You're working a smile and you go for a ride. You had a bad day, you see what you like, and how does it feel? One more time, you had a bad day. You had a bad day. Had a bad day.
Hey, where's the drums?
Ooh, girl, you're shining like a Fifth Avenue diamond, and they don't make you like they used to. You're never going out of style. Ooh, pretty baby, this world might have gone crazy. The way you save me, who could blame me when I just wanna make you smile? I wanna throw you like Michael, I wanna kiss you like Prince. Let's get it on like Marvin Gaye, like Hathaway. Write a song for you like this. You're over my head, I'm out of my mind, thinking I was born in the wrong time. One of a kind, living in a world gone plastic. Baby, you're so classic.
So classic.
Baby, you're so classic. Baby, you.
Hello. Hello, everyone. We're going to start in about 2 minutes, so we ask that everyone please take their seats.
walk you down the aisle. I wanna throw you like Michael. I wanna kiss you like Prince. Let's get it on like Marvin Gaye, like Hathaway. Write a song for you like this. You're over my head, I'm out of my mind. Thinking I was wrong in the wrong time. It's like I rewind. Everything is so throwback-ish. I kinda like it how you're out of my league. Old school chic, like a movie star from the silver screen. You're one of a kind, living in a world gone plastic. Baby, you're so classic. Baby, you're so classic. Baby, you're so classic.
Baby, you're class and baby, you're sick. I never met a girl like you ever till we met. A star in the 40s, centerfold in the 50s. Got me tripping out like 60s. Hippies, queen of the discotheque. A 70s dream and an 80s best. Hepburn, Beyonce, Marilyn, Massive. Girl, you're timeless. Just so
Over my
classy.
head, I'm out of my mind. Thinking I was wrong in the wrong time. It's like I rewind. Everything was so throwback-ish. I kinda like it how you're out of my league. Old school chic, like a movie star from the silver screen. You're one of a kind, living in a world gone plastic. Baby, you're so classic. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Baby, you're so classic. Yeah, yeah. Baby, you're so classic.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Fairview High School 2023 Grand March. Please be seated.
Good afternoon, families, staff, and community members. I would like to welcome you to the Grand March for the Fairview High School 2023 graduating class. My name is Paul Letkeman, and this is Jeannie Lawrence. We are staff at FHS, and we will be acting as your Masters of Ceremonies this afternoon.
We would like to respectfully acknowledge that the land on which we gather is located within Treaty 8, a traditional meeting ground and home of the ancestral First People, the Cree and Dene, as well as the Métis. We are grateful for the traditional knowledge keepers and elders who are still with us today and those who have gone before us. We recognize the land as an act of reconciliation and gratitude to those whose territory we reside on or are visiting.
Before we begin, there are a couple of housekeeping items we would like to cover. Washrooms are in the main entrance area across from the office, and the bus loop is used for drop-off and pickup of those who may be needing extra assistance. The fire lane must remain open during the ceremony. Please ensure that you are not parked in this area.
There is absolutely no consumption of contraband permitted inside the school building, on school grounds, or in the parking lot. Smoking and vaping are not permitted inside the school building. The designated smoking area is outside of the front of the school at the base of the ramp near the conifer tree. There is signage posted. Please use the garbage can and ashtrays provided. In the event of an emergency, we ask that all guests exit from the side doors on the east and west sides of the gym. Please then proceed to the track area on the east side of the school gym. Lastly, we'd like to give a huge thank you to our MCs from last night's ceremony, Liam Parliament and Hunter Burns. It says here I'm supposed to ask you to give them a round of applause. Thanks, guys.
We hope you sit back and enjoy as we celebrate these wonderful graduates. Thank you. Graduand Kalis Ainsley. Kalis says he doesn't know what he wants to do yet with his future, but he expects to leave Fairview when he can and see if there isn't something to do that he won't hate. A positive memory of FHS was time spent in his grade 10 English class. Kalis has grown as a writer these past few years, and he often expresses interest and curiosity in the world around him. I have no doubt his search for meaning and fulfillment will lead him to something worth putting his heart and soul into. Happy searching, Kalis.
Graduate Maddie Avignon and escort Hunter Burns. Maddie is a very athletic student, which makes sense when she described her best memory from FHS was going to Yellowknife to play basketball. After graduation, Maddie plans to attend Grant MacEwan University. Her hobbies include driving around, shopping, and hanging out with friends. Maddie wants to thank both her parents for everything they have done and continue to do for her. She loves you guys.
Are you one of them girls that peels off the Bud Light label? Just might run the pool table. Roll your eyes if I call you an angel. Ain't you one of them girls? I ask you to dance, you say no. Just to see how far I'll go. Your song comes on and your eyes close. That's when I know, yeah. You got your heart on lockdown. Got a wall I gotta knock down. Kinda wanna do a shot now.
Graduate Emma Lynn Blake and graduate Scott Rowling. Emma is an extraordinary young woman with a clear vision for her future. After graduation, she plans to embark on a remarkable adventure, moving to Newfoundland to work on her family farm before pursuing her dream of becoming a nurse in college. When asked about her most positive memory, she reminisces about her time on the basketball team. It is through basketball that Emma discovered her true potential and learned valuable lessons about herself. Emma would like to take a moment to express her gratitude to her parents for their unwavering support. Emma promises her parents that she will always strive to make them proud and accomplish whatever she sets her mind to. Whether it's playing basketball or volleyball, immersing herself in the great outdoors through camping, or simply cherishing the company of loved ones, she finds solace and happiness in these pursuits. When asked who she would like to meet, fiction or real, Emma's choice is Shania Twain because she knows how to feel like a woman. Emma's words of wisdom, to live without regrets, seizing every opportunity that comes her way. Scott is someone that can always be found shooting hoops in the gym or hanging in the bathroom to skip classes. This is likely why his most positive memory at FHS was when he broke the toilet and flooded the bathroom. Scott wants to thank his parents for everything in his teenage years. Considering his favorite memory is a toilet being broken, I think he owes them a huge thank you. After graduation, Scott plans to work at John Deere and go to school for heavy-duty mechanic. Scott's words of wisdom are alcohol is man's worst enemy, and the Bible states, love your enemy.
God made the world in 7 short days. He said it was good, I bet it was great. And God made a man, and man got lonely. He said, please, Lord, if I could only have an angel to hold in my arms. So God made a girl his best work of art. Oh, but he didn't make no place to go when she breaks your heart. So man made a ball.
Graduate Shanna Lee Blake and graduate Rita Keller. Shanna Lee hopes to travel across Canada and work after high school, and she's already found employment since finishing her courses. A happy memory from time at FHS involves winning the Halloween costume contest. She doesn't say what she wore, but I'm sure it was a cool costume, as the competition is always fierce. Shanna Lee writes that she doesn't have a quote picked out, so if that doesn't show how unprepared she is for real life, she doesn't know what does. Have no fear, you're prepared to face the world, and on your journey, I'm sure you'll encounter all sorts of words of wisdom. Happy travels, Shanna Lee.
Riddick plans to attend the RCMP Academy and become a police officer. Speaking of Halloween, Riddick's favorite Halloween costume is the functional Iron Man helmet he wore in grade 12. His favorite place in the school is the library because it's quiet. And one thing he desperately wants to do is drive a tank.
We
running for the thrill of it, thrill of it. Always pushing up the hill, searching for the thrill of it. All along we are calling out now to get. Never looking down, I'm just in awe of what's in front of me. Is it right now to live on, come on?
Graduate Malachi Bold and escort Joyce Dice. Malachi is a great lover of cars, and his dream vehicle is a 1996 Mazda RX-7 FD3S. He says he may take the rest of his life trying to get one of his own, but the hunt would be worth it. His future plans are to become an auto service technician. To his parents, Malachi would like to say, "Thanks for keeping me alive and teaching me stuff." When not tinkering with cars and changing oil, Malachi likes to be in the gym playing basketball. Not having children is the one thing he is desperate to do, and this will likely ensure he can afford that sweet ride when he finally finds it. Hit that road, Malachi.
They wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Yeah. I've been moving calm, don't start no trouble with me. Trying to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me. Don't pull up at 6 a.m. to
Anything you guys want in the store is free, so grab whatever you guys want.
I don't wanna die for them to miss me. Yes, I see the things that they wishing on me. Hope I got some brothers.
Graduate Jessica Clark and graduate Talise Keller. Jessica enjoys reading, writing, and drawing. She describes her time at FHS as full of friends and laughing until they couldn't breathe. Jessica plans to take a gap year, focus on working, and then apply to school the following year. Jessica would like to tell her parents that it is difficult to summarize how impactful her parents have been on her life. They have been there for her entire life, whether it be comforting her when she would fall and scrape her knee as a kid, or calming her down and helping her whenever she got stressed about school. She can't thank them enough for everything they've done for her, and she only hopes that they know how much they mean to her. Even if they might not agree with something she does or want to do, they will hear her out and support her. They have played a major part in who she is today, and she couldn't thank them enough for how they raised her.
Talise says it's hard to sum up an entire 6 years' worth of life and the memories she has made within them. But she values every moment, the good and the bad, and all she can hope to do is take the time she has spent at FHS and keep those memories for a lifetime. She particularly enjoyed time talking with friends in the cafeteria. Talise intends to take a gap year to completely decide what she wants to do next, and then will go on to post-secondary. An extensive road trip with no definite itinerary may be in her future. Happy travels, Talise.
또 내려가고 있었어 어둠 속에 젖은 나의 모든 dream 새롭게 시작될 story When I'm with you there is no one else I get heaven to myself when I'm with you there is no one else
Graduate Calissa Craig and escort Keston Dreger. Calissa is a person of minimal words. She describes her most positive memory of FHS as graduating today. She wants to thank her parents for everything they have done for her and continue to do. Her favorite quote is, "Out of all the lives I've told, just kidding is her favorite."
Now it's party time,
Graduate Lily Comeau and escort Duke Cuthbert. Lily wishes to thank her parents for talking about grad since she entered high school and every day of her senior year. She's grateful for their supporting her decisions for the future, which include enrolling at Red Deer Polytechnic and taking the pharmacy technician program. As for hobbies, crocheting and baking are two activities she loves, so I'm basically a grandma at the age of 17, Lily notes, with typical self-deprecating humor. Someday, Lily would like to own a mini Highland cow, as they are adorable and she needs one in her life. Sounds utterly cool, Lily.
That I'ma do just what I want. Looking ahead, no turning back. If I fall, if I die, know I lived it to the fullest. If I fall, if I die, know I lived and missed some bullets. I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know everything that shine ain't always gonna be gold. Hey, I'll be fine once I get it. I'll be good.
Graduate Darren Croker and escort Amy Hoffman. Darren says the gym is his favorite place, and he has many athletic interests, including playing football, basketball, and snowboarding. He strives to be like his grandfather, who is tough, a bit hard-headed, and a responsible man who values everything in life. To his mother, Darren wants to thank her for the late nights and early mornings she pulled off to keep her family going on her own. She has given his brother and him everything they need to succeed in life. Darren intends to pursue occupational therapy next.
Now it's party time, hey! Hey, baby. I wanna know if you'll be my girl. Hey, baby. I wanna know.
Graduate Haley Duncan and escort Tyler Duncan. Haley is a person who always has kind words and a smile. Her hobbies include hunting, camping, welding, and snowboarding. Her favorite memories at FHS include daily Timmy's runs with Casey. She plans to go to Edmonton to take her schooling courses to get her tickets to become a glazer. Haley would like to let her parents know how much she truly appreciates all their love, support, and help through her high school years. She says that she definitely could not have gotten through it without you by her side. You have both encouraged and motivated her to keep going even when times were rough, so she wants to say thank you. She wants to let you know that whenever she gave up or felt like giving up, you kept pushing her. Thank you for absolutely everything you have done to make this special day happen. She loves you both very much.
Going through my closet the other day, found an old yearbook, flipped right to the page of that senior trip, down there on that Panama Strip. We all started yelling when we smelled the beach, couldn't wait to try our fake IDs. We only had a few days and a whole lot of memories to make. Oh man, we were living.
Graduate Renee Fox and her father, Mr. Randy Fox. Renee says that a positive memory from her time at FHS involves hanging out in the courtyard with friends during junior high, before it was closed. I understand. The courtyard is a lovely place that will hopefully soon be repaired for students to enjoy again. Renee is a skilled artist, turning out exquisite work, and she also enjoys reading and listening to music when she isn't studying. Her goal is to pursue graduate studies in a health-related career such as medicine or optometry. Travels around the world, including to Switzerland, Egypt, and Japan, maybe in the works. All to be documented with a camera, of course. Safe travels, Renee.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going.
Graduate Nevada Girk and escort Colton Rasmussen. Nevada's favorite memory at FHS is when Mr. Verbicki would let her skip class to come to join his class. Nevada's favorite Halloween costume was from grade 7 when she and Channelie made Mario and Luigi cars. After graduation, she will be going to school for her heavy-duty mechanic in the winter, and when this is done, she plans on going back to school to finish her welding. Nevada's favorite quote is, "Chase your dreams, but always know the road that'll lead you home again."
Got a real good feeling something bad about to happen. The drinks keep coming, throw my head back laughing. Wake up in the morning, don't know what happened. Oh, something bad. Whoa, something bad.
Graduand Luke Hale and graduand Emma Rushton. Luke plans on working on the family farm in Worsley, growing grain and raising cattle now that high school is finally finished. A Fairview and area learning store student who is glad to avoid sitting too long in boring classes to get his diploma, he wants to tell his parents that he's grateful to them for dragging him over the finish line to get him to where he is tonight. Hanging out with friends and dirt biking are both activities Luke enjoys. Hope your future is filled with plenty of opportunities to spend it the way you like, Luke. Emma intends to take a gap year to find work before heading to Grand Prairie to enroll in the education program. She looks forward to a future as an elementary school teacher. Apparently, classrooms were not quite so onerous. For a favorite hangout spot at school, Emma reports that the back room in Mr. Verbicki's shop was a great place to be with friends. A key member of the volleyball team from grade 7 on, Emma also enjoyed playing club volleyball in the piece. Thank you for all your love and support, Emma wishes to tell her parents this evening.
Life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long. If you're going my way, well, I wanna drive it all night long. Through all these cities and all these towns, it's in my blood and it's all around.
Graduand Kylan Hammermaster and escort Josie Lund. Kylan has worked diligently these past 12 years, so he's looking forward to a gap year and living a little. He has been a fixture in basketball as a player and a mentor, but when he's not on the court, if the weather permits, he enjoys snowboarding. A favorite place at FHS isn't necessarily the basketball court, though. No, Kylan says it's the cafeteria because, as he puts it, he likes food. Kylan wants to thank his parents for always having his back and being there for him. Whatever you go on to do next, Kylan, I'm sure you'll do it with your characteristic diligence. Graduand Megan Hart and escort Chance Thorson. Megan loves doing practically everything outdoors, but she especially enjoys fishing. Her mom and her grandparents are her role models, the ones she loves, the ones she wants to emulate, and the ones she wants to make proud. Megan wants to pursue a course of study in heavy-duty mechanics now that high school is over. So I imagine she fondly remembers time spent in the shop, but she says English class was pretty good too. Megan reminds us, don't do anything stupid, and make sure you go to school. Wise words, Megan, and I'm glad you followed them all the way to the finish line.
It's a positive, I just want y'all to know that. And tonight, let's enjoy life. Pitbull, Naya, Neo, that's right.
I want all of you tonight. Give me everything tonight. For all we know, we might not get tomorrow. Let's do it tonight.
Graduate Ashley Hounsell and escort Sullivan Swift. Ashley's favorite hobbies include quadding, driving with friends, listening to music, and cuddling her cat. Her favorite memory from FHS was having a bunch of people cram into Mr. Verbicki's back room after class. One thing she plans to do in her life is to volunteer in another country. Ashley has a message for her parents. She would like her parents to know that she would not have been able to do this without you. Thank you for pushing her to become a better version of herself. Her words of wisdom she would like to pass on is that high school kind of sucked, but let's see how the rest of this turns out.
I see you on TV, sunset shit done changed. Ever since we was on, I dreamed it all. Ever since I was young, they said I wouldn't be nothing. Now they always say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication. People hate and say we changing, look, we made it. Yeah, we made it. I was patient, yeah.
Graduate Rudik Jalou and his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Jalou. Rudrick is new to Fairview High School and Canada too, but he's jumped in bravely with both feet, adapting well to life here, settling into his classes and studying diligently, despite the challenges of a foreign culture and a language. Soon he hopes to move to Edmonton, where he will find a job, go to university, and study accounting. Rudrick is grateful for all the sacrifices his parents have made, and he hopes to repay them for all they have done for him. Rudrick enjoys watching films from Hollywood and Bollywood, and someday soon, he'd like to travel the world, starting with Europe. All the best, Rudrick.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna...
Graduate Cohen James and escort Hanley Robertson. Cohen recalls one of his happiest memories at Fairview High School is the time the school ordered A&W breakfast for the entire student body. Dirt biking, skidooing, going to the gym, our favorite activities. If he could, someday Cohen would like the chance to go boar hunting out of a helicopter. Maybe he'll be able to do that with Ted Nugent. Don't take life too seriously, Cohen reminds us all, as no one makes it out alive. Thank you for all your help and support, Cohen wishes to tell his folks tonight. Now that high school is over, he wishes to pursue a career as an electrician.
Lazy yellow moon coming up tonight, shining through the trees. Crickets are singing and lightning bugs are floating on the breeze.
Graduate Cleo Kings and escort Joy Jacobs. Cleo plans to move and get a well-paying job after graduation. However, since I wrote this, I found out she's getting one of her dream jobs working at Evergreen Park with the horses. Anyone who has met Cleo knows she loves horses, which makes sense when Cleo says her favorite hobby includes riding horses. Her favorite place in the school was the boot room because it was quiet and easier to focus, and being with my friends at lunch. If she could be anyone, real or fiction, Cleo says she would like to be herself because her story isn't over. At the end of the day, Cleo's words to live by are, we have 365 days every year. The difference is what you do with them. Well spoken, Cleo.
Oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said ooh, shut up and dance with me. We were victims of the night, the chemical, physical.
Graduate Grace Langell and escort Keaton Richardson. Grace has been accepted to Northwest Polytechnic into their Bachelor of Science program, after which she plans on transferring to the University of Calgary into the veterinary medicine program to become a veterinarian. She wants to thank her mom for driving her to figure skating competitions and practices, even those 7:30 a.m. ones, and for putting up with her reading habits. She also wants to thank her dad for getting her out of the house by taking her quadding and hunting. Her favorite place in the school is the library because of its large book selection, which makes it no surprise to anyone that her words of wisdom are, I could be social or I can read. I'm going to read.
We think about tomorrow and it slips away. Oh, yes it does. We talk about forever, but we've only got today. And the days go by, I can feel them flying like a hand out the window as the cars go by. It's all.
Graduate Audrey Nicholson and escort Rylan Gelsinger. Audrey is a person of minimal words. She plans to work and travel until deciding on post-secondary. Something she plans to do before she dies is go bungee jumping, which makes her braver than I am. Audrey's words of wisdom are to never put off till tomorrow what you can do the day after tomorrow, just as well. Congratulations, Audrey.
Your girlfriend, getting nude and rude in your bed. Same dude that your sister liked. Mickey Avalon, call me Mr. Right. Who that man in a black sedan with two cheeks?
Graduate Alina Payne and escort Nevin Bettinson. Alina says that at this time she's unsure of what her future holds, but she hopes it's something good. She wants to thank her mom and dad for being her best friends and for getting her to where she is. Time spent at FHS was most enjoyed attending Miss Banach's science class, playing volleyball, and hanging out with friends. Someday, Alina would like to visit Nashville. So when she writes that she enjoys listening to music, can I guess that country tunes top her playlist? She wants everyone to know not to give up because, as she says, I promise in the end, it's worth it. You've proven that's true, Alina. Graduate Amanda Perkins and escort Scott Perkins. Amanda cites hanging out with Renee, Talise, and Jessica as her happiest times at FHS, and the year that she and Riley dressed up as SpongeBob and Patrick as the best Halloween memory. As her Christian faith is an integral part of her life, Amanda plans to attend Peace River Bible Institute in Sexsmith in the fall. Her favorite quote comes from Jeremiah 29:11. "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope in a future." May God grant you the desires of your heart, Amanda.
Roaming through the night to find my place in this world, my place in this world. Not a lot to lean on. I need your light to help me find my place in this world, my place in this
Graduate Casey Pickup and escort Mason Hale. Casey says doing the daily Tim's run with Haley has been a highlight. Going mudding with friends and family is a pastime she absolutely enjoys. Thank you for everything you do, and thank you for putting up with my terrible attitude, Casey wants to say to her parents, and she is grateful for their unconditional love. Now that high school is in the rearview mirror, Casey is looking forward to attending post-secondary school in Edmonton. All the best, Casey, as you take this next road on your journey of life.
It was 1989, my thoughts were short, my hair was long. Caught somewhere between a boy and man. She was 17 and she was far from in between. It was summertime in northern Michigan.
Graduate Tristan Pratt and escort Ian Few. Tristan's hobbies include dancing, singing, and art. Her favorite memory at Fairview High School was being in Mr. Verbicki's class. If Tristan could be anyone in the world, she wants to be Penelope Garcia from Criminal Minds. So would I. She would like to thank her mom for believing in her and Kathy and Lan for supporting her. Her favorite quote is, "I love my life a quarter mile at a time. The most important thing is family." Well done.
Standing on your faithfulness, on your faithfulness. I'm calling on the God of Mary, whose favor rests upon the lowly. I know with you all things are possible. I'm calling on the God of day.
Graduate Tyler Robinson. Tyler is an amazing chef. When someone comes looking for Tyler, they always start in the foods lab. This is his favorite place in the school because he enjoys cooking. His favorite memory from Fairview High School was participating in the skills competition as a chef. He did amazing. His hobbies include, Tyler plans to move to Edmonton and join the workforce. His hobbies include sleeping, playing video games, and cooking. Tyler's message to his parents is thank you.
This shit that ice cold, Michelle fight for that white gold. This one for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpieces. Styling, wildin', living it up in the city. Got Chuck's on with Saint Laurent, gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. I'm too hot.
Graduate Riley Schleier and escort Brian Jones. Riley's favorite place in the school was the library because, according to her, snacks and naps. If she could be anyone, real or fiction, she would be Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon because he is her comfort character and being a dragon would be so cool. Her goal before she dies is to go to at least one Luke Bryan concert. Her plan after graduation is to work, save money, and travel. She plans to live life to the fullest with no regrets or missed opportunities. Riley would like to thank her mom and her dad for the countless hours of work you have put into supporting her and pushing her to graduate. She couldn't have done it without you. Graduate Donnie Smith and escort Marley Gillette. Donnie's hobbies include gaming and hanging out with friends. His favorite memory from Fairview High School is when they dissected pigs. If he could be anyone in the world, real or fiction, Donnie says he would be Yogi Bear because he says he can do his voice and he likes to steal picnic baskets. Donnie says his favorite place in the school was the shop because it's always fun. This explains why after graduation, Donnie plans to get 5 different trades. His words of wisdom are, don't do anything I wouldn't do. And Donnie's message to his parents is, I made it.
Graduand Reese Stensrud and escort Matthew Winter. Reese recalls a happy memory at FHS involving a Great Depression simulation in social studies that required getting married and having a child. She and Cleo printed off a marriage certificate, got Miss Dalkey to witness and sign it, and for the rest of the year, that document commemorating a wedding performed on January 15, 1929, hung in her locker. She reflects that the two of them have aged quite well. Despite not having aced social studies, Reese likes history and would like to travel to Rome and see the ancient imperial sites and artifacts. Arrivederci, Reese.
Sing with now, sing for the year, sing for the laugh, and sing for the tear. Sing with now, just for today, maybe tomorrow, good Lord will take you away. Sing with now, sing for the year, sing for the laugh, and sing for the tear. Sing with now, just for today, maybe tomorrow, the good Lord will take you away.
Graduand Jessica Weber and escort Julius Peters. Jessica's Christian faith guides all that she does, and she says that God couldn't have given her better parents, ones who, besides Jesus, have been her rock. C.S. Lewis's quote that faith is the art of holding things your reason once accepted, despite your changing moods, inspires her faithfulness. A compassionate and empathetic individual, Jessica seeks to continue to touch the lives of the people she meets, to encourage, uplift, and to be a light for those who can't see their path. She will complete the REACH program at Peace River Bible Institute in Sexsmith this fall. May the Lord direct all your paths, Jessica.
I'm leaving home for the coastline, someplace under the sun.
So we're just going to ask everyone to remain seated because very shortly the grads are going to do a fun run for everybody.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Give me all you got, don't hold it back. I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, go. Bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. I said, bring me down, can't nothing bring me down.
Well, wasn't that exciting? Once again, we want to congratulate the Fairview High School class of 2023. We are so proud of your accomplishments and can't wait to see what the future holds for each and every one of you. Have a safe rest of the weekend, everyone, and thank you for coming. Have a great rest of the day, and don't forget to head down to Main Street for the parade that starts at 3:30.
I'll hit the ceiling.